Hey guys, wanted to do a video today. It's almost a little bit of a sad video for me. This is my first custom Division Shirogorov that I ever owned, and today I sold it. So, a little bit of a sad day for me, but it is what it is. I'm after a different knife, and hopefully I'm gonna get that taken care of, and I'll make a video about that one. But let's get right into it. I just want to talk about things I like about the knife and things that brought me pleasure from it while I owned it. So first off, I don't really carry my custom Division Shirogorov, so they all pretty much stay pristine because they're just too dang expensive to carry. Let me wipe off some fingerprints here. This thing's a fingerprint magnet a little bit because there's so many satin spots on it, and that's one of the things I loved about it, is that it's just beautiful. You can see all that satin there, satin on the show side. Got some nice hues, got the blue here. Contrast everywhere. Contrast is something cool that Shirogorov does with their blades too. So they do on their kind of older custom Divisions, which this is one of. They kind of do a very near mirror polish. It's kind of hard to see here. Almost looks like a high satin polish, I would say. And then a nice stone wash. So almost a mirror type stone wash, and it's different from Shirogorov to Shirogorov. So if I pull out the Club Hottie, you can see this one has almost no mirror at all. It's quite a darker, deeper stone wash there, but pretty much same high satin polish on the flats. So Shirogorov has a few different ones, different finishes they do, and all of them are excellent. They hide wear as well as you can expect, and then the satin on them is beautiful, helping with that super smooth action, which is hard to get on camera, but that's just a beautiful action. So one of the awesome things about this knife is obviously the inlays. So you have carbon fiber inlays that go all the way through. So you can see right there. Let's see if I can get a flashlight here real quick. So we can actually get a little look in here. So it goes all the way through, so you can actually see the carbon fiber through the milling. So what does that do? It does a couple things. One, it looks cool, obviously. But another thing is it's going to be a super light knife. So put it on the scale here. And we got 4.1 ounces for 3 3/4 inch blade. I'll just put, let's see, we'll do another 3 3/4 inch blade. This is the CKF Hoback Quayback, 6.2 ounces, and this one's actually a little bit milled out, and it's still over 2 ounces heavier. Now, is that gonna make a giant difference in the pocket? To some it won't. To some it won't be that big a deal. Like I said, I don't even carry my custom Divisions, so to me it doesn't really matter. But it does feel super nice in the hand. So it feels very light, and it's a pleasure to flip. It's got a great flipping action, has a perfectly tuned detent, as to be expected with any Shirogorov, let alone a custom Division. Let's do a couple small comparisons. I'm doing this video off the cuff, so it's pretty crappy, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I'm packing up the knife today, so I kind of had to finish this one. Next to a Club Hottie, obviously it's about the same size. We'll get our obligatory giant knife here, 111 Shirogorov, significantly bigger. You can see there. It's got probably a solid 1.5 inches on it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get over a cold here also while I'm doing this. This is really pretty much the worst video I'll ever do, but I'm pretty much making this for my collection. So, alright, so here's the Koenig Arius. Has a 3.5-inch blade, so it's going to be a little bit shorter. Also has a good blade to handle ratio, much like the Shirogorov does. So I appreciate that very much. And we'll get a neon out here and take a look at that. So small knife, right, in the neon, showing you that the 95 is a relatively large knife. Okay, but they carry very well. My everyday carry is going to be this 95, the nudist. So, I mean, I do carry a Shirogorov quite often. So I do know how they carry. Very slim. It's just the slim profile. That's kind of what Shirogorov does, right? They do a slim profile. They do a super high flat grind with a great thin behind the edge cutting ability with good knife steel, with good blade steel, right? M390 usually. This one's S90V. So they use good materials. They got what works for them, and it works for most people. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Short, thrown together, jumbled, horrible video, but I'm sure I'll watch it later and regret it. But have a good one. Thanks.